Hi everybody, right now we're in the Stone Tablet Museum. This is the very famous museum established in the Song Dynasty in the 1987, about 938 years. And here you see the very popular way. That was actually the new museum. You can look around. This is they have a lot of the stone tablets, like the stone carving. So it's a very beautiful air condition. All right, please follow me. I just show you what is the famous stone tablet in this exciting museum. We have 5 different sculpture, and first you can this one. That was the seal sculpture. That's about 221, and the Emperor Qing is unified China. That's why he make the regular and the standardized Chinese script. This is a very famous one, and they tell the very beginning of the light. So this is the national treasure about 200 years ago. All right, let's we're looking at another part. This is a calligraphic script. That's what's called the Cao Quan tablet. As you see the details, it's really amazing. About 200 years ago, that was the national treasures. And if you're looking this side, right now we are in the new part of the tablet museum. It is really huge. You can see a lot of the beautiful one. And before light is not like right now. Right now it's a very good air condition and comfortable. We know the Stone Tablet Museum, they tell the China very important thing like the calligrapher. All right, calligrapher was a China special art. Normally a lot of people they're learning from this side. So let's we are together looking at very famous person whose name is the Ouyang Xun. This is the very famous one. Whose name is the Ouyang Xun. That was the regular sculptor. Have you looked in the details? His design is really very beautiful. It's tell a story about the Huang Pudan. He was a very famous official one. He against someone who in the power. That's why he be killed. His son make this one for his father, and he was a very famous one. Name is the Ouyang Xun. A lot of people they are learning our China traditional calligrapher from his handwriting. He's the very famous. He was the Wang Xizhi. He's a very famous Chinese calligrapher. That was the running script. And this is the tell a story about whose name is Xuan Zhang. He was looking for the translation about the Buddhist sculpture. Then and the emperor is really appreciate what he did. That's why they make some calligrapher as well. All right. Normally China we know this person whose name is the Wang Xizhi. Wang Xizhi, very famous artist. You see, they have no glass. Here I have one thing I should mention. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. This is our national treasure, the stone tablet. All right. Now we'll be here with a very famous, we call abundant treasure tablet. And his name is the Yan Zhenqing. He was really very famous China calligrapher. A lot of people they are learning his handwriting. It was really very powerful. You look, this is very typical one. And the stone tablet. In the tablet museum, we have 7 different Yan Zhenqing tablets. All was the very famous one. All right, his name is the Yan Zhenqing. And this is the tablet he made in when he was 44 years old. That is really very famous, powerful. That we call a national treasure in the Tang Dynasty. Was the Liu Gongquan. He also is a very famous calligrapher. And it's the most exciting thing. Here was the Xuan Mitala tablet. They tell one famous monk. He have a story and for the service for the emperor's families, and he did a good job. This is really very lovely character. Even we have many new tablets showing the public. So it's really very exciting for me, for all the people will be together. You see, this is similar about the Feng Shu Dao like the new tablet. Even some discovered only 4 years ago. Yes, the new the regular character for the Liu Gongquan. So this is the really very exciting museum. It's associated about Christianity. If you look at the details, look, and in the top of light, we have some cross, right? This is mean Jesus. This is about Christianity. Last tablet is from the Tang Dynasty. You know, the Tang is a very, very open community. They have a lot of the Christian, the missionary, they can come China. So the content of this tell a story about he was a very famous like a missionary. He come China, we give it the temple, and like they have a religion of light. So normally, this is the very, very famous one. In the end of the Tang, we buried under the ground. In the Ming Dynasty, about 600 years ago, it just appeared again. About 100 years ago, they have a people and a person who is from Denmark, and he just copied the same one. He want to exchange, be discovered by government, and then he make the copy one, transport to England, and in the end, and they have an American video who name is the lady. She is really very rich. He buy the copy one. He just give the Vatican. All right. So the original one, this is within in here. Another one in the Vatican in the Europe. All right. This is the national treasure about the Christianity. They can have a understand. They can have their religions in China. All right. So it's the please remember. Now we're in a very, very special rooms. We call it stone carving rooms. And here have a 6 horse. Absolutely very famous in the Tang Dynasty, 1300 years ago. We know the Tang, in the very famous emperor who names the Li Shimin. He have a 6 horse in some of the battlement. This is horse for protect him and got some bigger problem and got some injured instead. That's why in his tombs we make this strong and beautiful stone carving for the people of light. And just follow me. That was the absolutely 1300 years ago. They have different names for together, but the question is unfortunately, and this is too was not the original one and be smuggled in the Pennsylvania University in the 1940s. Yeah, so right now in the American and the horse, the feet is the black light. You see, it's running. It's so great, and you see the details, right? That was the absolutely in the very famous stone carving in the Tang Dynasty. All right, this is the 6th horse for the national treasure. Absolutely.